And it's pretty phenomenal. The colors of the fish are so vibrant and bright. And it just gives you joy to look at them. But think about that. God puts these fish way out in the deep just in case one day one of his children is out there. They'll see something they've never seen before and just surprise them all over again. What about the animals? You know, God didn't have to create so many different kinds of animals. What was the purpose in that? What was the purpose in so many different kinds of dogs? What was his purpose in creating a cat in the first place? I don't know. I am not a cat person. If you are, God bless you, but he didn't make them for me, but obviously he made them for you. You know, he made the different kinds of dogs. Little boy wants a big old dog to wrestle around with, and the little girl wants one she can carry around in her purse. There's different creatures for different people. Cats made for people who might like that. I don't know. I bless you, but he knew that you would like them, and so he made them. Horses of all kinds, animals. You know, again, too many animals even for us to enjoy. But he made them for you and I because he loved us. What about flowers? You know, I've asked people, I've never gotten an answer that I was satisfied in asking people this, but can you give me a practical reason for a flower? Outside of the love of God, there's not a practical reason for a flower. You know, everything could have been all one color. Everything could have been monochromatic. You may say, well, some flowers are good for medicines or good for your health. Yeah, but they didn't have to be pretty. It didn't have to put a smile on your face. He did that. He made flowers because he loved us, because he knew one day there would be a guy in super duper trouble with his wife, and he would need something to be able to bring home and put a smile on her face. You don't think he knew that? You don't think he planned that we would look at a flower and just smile? He did all of that in that creation and the broad expanse of his creation. Way more than Adam and Eve needed. No. When he was creating the heavens and the earth, he was creating for them, but he was creating for me and you. And he was creating more than we would ever need. And he was creating fun things for us. I mean, what about, I've had somebody tell me that flowers were to make honey. Okay, fine. Why honey? Why make something sweet? Because he loves you. Because he's our Father. Because his heart was that we would look around us and say, Lord, you love me. Isn't that your heart for your children? Isn't that what you want? Whether you have them today or not, you know that one day you're going to look at your children and go, I want them to have the best. And that is multiplicity times our Father has that heart for us. And when he says the word good, he means planned beyond our expectation, beyond what we could ever dream of, imagine. You know, there's a story, I think Joel Osteen put a version of this story in his book, but I've heard this story for years about a rich sheik who was playing golf with an American.